That's Layefa.
Yeah. Okay, lovely. Thank you very, very much. I'll speak to you tomorrow then.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. Hello, it's Layefa. How are you? As you can see, I got my hair done. I don't know why I chose this colour. Well, I do know why. I wanted an ombre. But I just want to talk about my hair because this is what this video is about. I ended up getting this and I thought it would be long. And don't get me wrong, it is long, but as you can see, my hair is also quite long. So my natural hair probably stops about here, right? And then this is the rest of it. So my natural hair is quite long. I thought this was like gonna be super long, but I think I want something that would hit me like tailbone bum length so that I get that desired looks. Anyway, I'm managing it. I've wanted to just have my hair done, have it out of the way, so when I wake up in the morning I don't need to think about it. That's currently the vibe that I'm on. Is I've been bunning up my hair, so we finna wrap it around itself like this. Yeah, this I like. This I really like. Then get a hairband and just one time. Right, so any wispy bits you could just untuck them. You can see it started growing out quite a lot. It is a little bit messy, but I don't mind that. Like, my hair frizzes, do you know what I mean? It's the nature of my hair type. This is kind of like how I'm styling my hair at the moment. These extensions are great, but for me, they're just not long enough. People often ask me about how long I've been growing my hair. And to be honest, I've never tried to grow my hair. And I keep saying this. I don't know. I feel like it's just repetitive. There was a phase, there was a period where my hair just went through extreme breakage, like the worst it had ever been. But even with that, like, it just took a couple of years to bring my hair back to life, and I was just wearing lots of wigs and weaves. In answer to that question, I've never actively tried to grow my hair long. I've always just tried to just keep it healthy. Well, to be honest, it's only through my natural hair journey that I've tried to have healthy hair. Before that, it's just like, it is what it is. Like, it grows, I cut it, it grows, I cut. Like, it's never been a thing. For me, and with most people, is protective styling. I like an easy life. I don't like having my hands in my hair too much. I'm just not that person. So I like having my hair in braids like this. And even when I have my hair in braids like this is going to be my go-to style whilst I have my hair in these braids. Very rarely do I have my hair out, and if it is out, it's usually for a video, and I'm most likely going to put it back into twists, but I hardly ever have my hair out. Anyway, I hope that answers some people's questions, because I get asked this a lot, and I feel like maybe I get asked from people who are not following me, people who are not consistent with my content. Otherwise, you would know, like, I talk about it all the time. Please recommend any extension brands that are really long, like 24-inch and longer. I just want it long because I'll maybe insert some clips, but you could see that my hair is almost as long as these extensions, and it's just like... My sister did a really good job, and I'm really happy. I know somebody's just gonna go crazy, be like, oh my gosh, she's not wearing earrings. But another quick question that people may ask or have asked or whatever is, how do I clean my hair when it is like this in braids? Do I wash it? I have in the past. Personally, that doesn't work out well for me. When I wash my hair in braids, by the time I'm taking it out, the lint and the knotting, like, it's just, there's so much gunk. Like, for some reason, when I wash it, the gunk just gets trapped in the braid. Like, it leaves the scalp, but it gets trapped like in between where my natural hair meets the extension. So, and that can be a nightmare when trying to take it out. So, but I will co-wash it. That probably does the same thing. Or like, I'll just wet it. I don't mind doing that. I don't know if you're aware, but I do not grease my scalp. I do not put oil on my scalp. I do not put grease in my scalp. I usually spritz my scalp with water. That's just what works for me. I don't really use oil on my scalp because we do produce our own oils. We do produce sebum. It just doesn't travel down the shaft of our hair because it's so kinky and coily. In order to clean my scalp, apple cider vinegar on top of wet wipes or on a cotton pad, apple cider vinegar mixed with water, and just like going into it. And it won't clean your hair, but it will definitely freshen up your scalp. It really does help. So that's one thing that I like to do, especially if my scalp is like crying like, oh my God, please release me. That will help with your scalp feeling refreshed, and you know, it helps to remove the excess sebum, because we do produce oil. Sometimes when my hair is in braids, I could have it in for up to 6 to 8 weeks, sometimes longer at a stretch. Comment below actually, how are some of the ways that you clean your scalp when it's in braids? If you have something a bit more genius, a little bit more innovative than what I'm currently doing, please share, because sharing is caring. And if there is a better way, or an easier way, or a quicker way, or a more efficient or more cleansing, please comment below. I don't know if you've noticed, I've got these new tops, sweatshirts, t-shirts in my merch store. It's usually linked underneath this video, and this top says respect my edges, because we need to look after our edges, and I just think it's funny. Check out my store if you want to support the ting, if you want to respect your edges, go buy. I know some time ago I launched my store before, and those of you who were overseas, most especially the United States, couldn't get. A couple of you reached out to me, and I was like, bear with me, and I just had to do a whole thing of doing everything all over again, because there was no way for me to sort that out. I quite like slogan tees. That's kind of my vibe right about now. One more thing, how do I respect my edges when they're in these sort of braids? First of all, it depends on the person plaiting, braiding your hair, so they have to be very sensitive around your temples, around your edges. So my sister, she doesn't, to be honest, she doesn't grab hold too tight anyway. She's got very soft hands. And then also, when you're packing your hair up into buns and ponytails, you have to be very careful about not pulling too tight. So when I pack it up, I make sure that I pull like around these bits, like the braids that are at the front, and I'm not giving myself tight bumps. But yeah, that's basically what I do. Thank you so much for watching. Until my next video, respect your edges. Bye.